day. Demetrius loves your fare, oh happy fair. Your eyes load stars, your tongue sweet air, more tunable than a lark to a shepherd's ear. When wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear, sickness is catching, oh where favor so. Yours would I catch, for hear me, ear I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye, my tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Where the world mind Demetrius being bathed, the rest I did you translated.
It's not like
see
that.
how you look and with what art you
me.
sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
If only your frowns could teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Only my prayers could such affections move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love him, the more he hates me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of my own.
None but your beauty, if only that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he nor more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before I did, Lysander seems in Athens as a paradise to me. Oh then, what graces did my heart do dwell, that he hath turned to heaven and to hell.
What fish adventure is so early up?
What should be that they so shriek abroad?
The people in the streets cry Romeo, some Juliet, and others Paris. They run with open outcries towards their monuments.
What fear is this which startles in our ears?
Sovereign, Eli has come to Paris slain, and Romeo dead, and Juliet dead before, warm and newly killed.
Search, seek, and know how these foul murders come.
Here's a friar, inside Romeo's men, with instruments upon them fit to open these dead men's tombs.
Oh heavens! Oh wife, look at how our daughter bleeds. This dagger has missing, for lo, his house is empty in the back of Montague, and has missealed in my daughter's bosoms.
Oh me, this sight of death is a bell that warns my old age to a sepulture.
Come, Montague, for thou art early up, to see thy son in air more early down.
Alas, my liege, my wife is newly dead tonight. Grief in my son's exile has stopped her breath. What further woe conspires against mine age?
Look, and thou shalt see.
Oh, thou untaught! What manner is in this? The breath forbore thy father to a grave. Oh!
Seal up the mouth of Valkyries for a while, and know their strength, their head, and their true descent. Then will I be general of your works, and lead you even to death. Meantime, forbear. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
Here's a scroll of every man's name, thought through all of Athens, to play the interlude before the Duke and Duchess at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, and read the names of the actors, and so go to the point.
But Mary's our play, its most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Now, good Peter Quince, a very good play, I assure you. And in Mary, now call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Ready. Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, you are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
It's a lover that kills himself, most gallant for love.
Interesting.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she is lame. Love's heralds should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glide than sun's beams driving back shadows over lowering hills. Therefore do nimble-pinioned doves draw love, and therefore hath the wind-swift Cupid wings. Now is the sun upon the hindmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 till 12 is 3 long hours, yet she is not come. Had she affections and warm, youthful blood, she would be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me. But old folks, many feign as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead.
Thursday, sir? Time is very short.
My father Capulet will have it so, and I'm nothing so to slack his haste.
You say you do not know the lady's mind. Uneven is course, I like it not.
And moderately she weeps for Tybalt's death, and therefore have I little talk of love, for Venus smiles not in a house of tears. Now, sir, her father counts it dangerous, that she do give her sorrow so much sway, and in his wisdom haste our marriage, to stop the inundation of her tears, which, too much minded by herself alone, may be put from her by society. Now do you know the reason of this haste?
But would I knew not why she was slain. Look, sir, here comes a lady towards my cell.
Where bloody Tybalt, yet but green in earth, lies festering in his shroud, where, as they say, at some hours in the night, spirits resort. Alack, alack, is it not like that I, so early waking, what with loathsome smells, and shrieks like mandrakes torn out of the earth, that living mortals, hearing them, run mad? I, if I wake, shall I not be distraught, environed with all these hideous fears, and madly play with my forefathers' joints, and pluck the mangled Tybalt from his shroud, and, in this rage, with some great kinsman's bone, as with a club, dash out my desperate brains? Oh, look, methinks I see my cousin's ghost seeking out Romeo, that did spit his body upon a rapier's point. Stay, Tybalt, stay. Romeo, 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 I drink to thee.
Hola. Hola, amigo membrillo.
¿Está toda la compañía?
Más vale que los llames peculiarmente uno a uno según el escrito.
Aquí está la lista con todos los nombres de Atenas que se consideran aptos para representar la comedia del duque y la duquesa.
Amigo membrillo, primero di de qué se trata la obra, entonces nombra a los cómicos y llega a tu final.
Pues la obra se llama La dolorísima comedia y la cruelísima muerte de Píramo y Tisbe.
Ah, un gran trabajo te lo digo yo, y divertido. Ahora, amigo membrillo, nombra a los cómicos. Señores, separados.
Responded conforme os llame. Fondón el tejedor.
Presente, amigo membrillo. Ahora dime mi papel y sigue.
Tú, Fondón, haces de Píramo.
¿Y quién es Píramo? ¿Un amante o un tirano?
Es un amante que se mata galantemente por amor.
Ah, para hacer eso bien, se exigirá de algún llanto. Y si ese es mi papel, que el público cuide de sus ojos, porque desencadenaré tempestades, lloraré mi dolor, todo eso. Y aunque mi papel es de tirano, la haría de Hércules. Desencadenaría tempestades, las rocas rugientes, los golpes rompientes que destrozan los cierres de la prisión. ¡Qué sublime!
Tú, flauta Remenefuentes, haces de Tisbe, quien una mujer es.
¿Tisbe? ¿Tisbe? Si puedo taparme la cara, ¿puedo hacer de Tisbe también? Haría una voz finísima. Tisbe, Tisbe. ¡Oh! ¡Tisbe! ¡Amada mía! ¡Píramo, Píramo, amado mío!
No, tú haces de Píramo y tú de Tisbe, flauta.
Está bien, sigue.
Tú, Ajuste, haces de león y solo hay que rugir.
¿De león? Déjame hacer a mí también de león. ¡Rugiré! De modo que levantaría el ánimo a cualquiera. ¡Rugiré! De modo que el duque dirá, ¡que vuelva a rugir! ¡Que vuelva a rugir!
Si te pones tremendo, asustarás a la duquesa y a las damas y harás que griten. Tan solo por eso nos ahorcarían a todos.
Amigo membrillo, si os asustáis a las damas, no les quedará nada más que ahorcarnos. Pero yo haría una voz finísima, más suave que un pichón y más suave que un ruiseñor.
Tú no harás más que Píramo, y que Píramo es bien conocido y tan puesto como el día de primavera, muy guapo y tan caballero, y así que tendrás que hacer Píramo.
Bueno, si tú dices que hago de Píramo, la haré de Píramo. ¿Qué barba crees que me va mejor para el papel?
La que tú quieras.
Now, some of our students had to get back to class. That's important. But we pulled them out of their class, and they were nice enough to get away. So some of them may not be here at the moment. But is Leanne here? Becca? Tyler? All right. Rollin? Rachel? All right.
Oh, bid me leap, rather than marry Paris, from off the battlements of any tower, or walk in thievish ways, or bid me lurk where serpents are, chain me with roaring bears, or hide me nightly in a charnel house, or recovered quite with dead men's rattling bones, with reeky shanks and yellow chapless skulls, or bid me go into a new-made grave and hide me with a dead man in his shroud, things that to hear them told have made me tremble. And I will do, without fear or doubt, to live an unstained wife to my sweet love.
Have we met, my lady and my wife?
Maybe, sir, when I make thee a wife.
That maybe must be love on Thursday next.
It must be, shall be.
Coming to make confession to this Holy Father?
To answer that, I should confess to you.
Do not deny to him that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him.
So will ye, I am sure that you love me.
If it is true, it will be a more pious being spoken behind your back into your face.
Poor soul, thy face is much abused with tears.
The tears have got small victory by that, for it was bad enough before their spite.
Thou wrongest more than tears with that report.
It is no slander, sir, which speaks the truth. And when I spake it to my face.
Thy face is mine, and thou hast slandered it.
It may be so, for it is not mine own. Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come to evening mass?
God shield us should disturb devotion. Juliet, early Thursday will I rouse thee. Till then, adieu.
On Thursday, sir, the time is very short.
My father Capulet will have it so, and I am nothing slow to slack his haste.
You say you do not know the lady's mind? Unevenness, of course. I like it not.
Immoderately she weeps for Tybalt's death, and therefore have I little talking of love. Now, sir, her father counts it dangerous that she doth give her sorrow so much sway, and in his wisdom hastes our marriage, to stop the inundation of tears. Now do you know the reason of this haste?
I would I knew not why it should be so. Look, sir, here comes the lady towards myself.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when it may be a wife.
That maybe must be love on Thursday next.
When must be shall be.
That's a certain text.
Come you to make confession to this, father?
Chance that I should confess to you.
Do not deny to me that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him.
So will ye. I am sure that you love me.
It may be, for if I do so, it'll be of more price being spoken on your back than to your face.
Poor soul, thy face is much diffused with tears.
Tis but small victory that for is bad enough for their spite.
Wrongest more than that with tears, for that court.
That is no slander, sir, which is the truth, and when I speak to thy face.
Thy face is mine, and that is the
Maybe so, for it is not mine own. I at leisure Holy Father now, or should I come to an evening mass?
My leisure serves me pensive daughter now. My lord, we must entreat the time alone.
God shield should I disturb devotion. Juliet, on Thursday early, I will rue thee. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Oh, shut the door, and when thou hast done so, come weep with me. Hath come.
I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wit. I hear thou must, and on Thursday next, be married to this council.
Noble prince, I can discover all, the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. Tybalt here slain, whose Romeo's hand did slay. An envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life out of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes Tybalt back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, who slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio. Romeo was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes, but what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, and the other slay of me. You told us whom they were stolen under this wood, and here I am, the wood within the wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron from my heart. As true as steel, leave you, your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in plainest truth, tell you I do not or cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, leave me, and only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much in my hatred spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not? To trust the opportunity of night in the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity?
Your virtue is my privilege, for then it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I'm not in the night, nor doth this wood like rose of company, for you in my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said I'm alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
Then I will run from thee, and hide me in the braes, and leave you to the mercy of the wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such harm as you. Run when you will. The story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin, the mild hind sets speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed, when Paradise pursues and Baylor flies.
I will not stay like questions. Let me go. For if thou follow me, do not be leave. I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we are not made to woo.
Thou know'st the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheeks, for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain, deny what I spoke, but farewell, compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayst prove false at lovers' perjuries. Then say Jove laughs, O gentle Romeo. If thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay. So thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond. And therefore thou mayst think my behavior light. But trust me, gentleman, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess. And that thou overheardst ere I was ware, my true love's passion, therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love, which this dark night has so discovered.